What's going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today I have a lot of information to be talking to you guys about. So we're just gonna hop right into it with all the new kind of information. Well, you guys should probably already know this, but reforging, you can reforge your weapons in the House of Wolves. Of course, it's only for the legendary House of Wolves weapons. So yeah, it's only for it's for everything that's around the tower that you could buy, all the legendary weapons. You guys should already know this information, but just in case you didn't, I'm telling you here now, I guess for the first time. I don't know how you haven't heard about it yet. But another thing before we keep on going, I just want to say that some of these perks, because we're gonna go over the new perks that they're putting into the game, and I'm not sure if they're taking away any perks, because I'm gonna be showing you some of the perks that have been existing in the game. So here are some of the new perks, and like I said, I don't know if any of these are gonna be replacing some of the old ones, like hand-laid stock, increased stability. Is that going to replace perfect balance? Because I've seen that in place of perfect balance in the middle optional tier of perks. So I don't know if any of these are going to be replacing any other ones. It seems like the positive / negative ones will, but here we're going to take a closer look at them. Rifled barrel, increased range, and a slower reload. It seems to me like this one will be a pretty good shotgun perk, although the slower reload may get you. Triple tap. This is the same perk that's on the Word of Crota, Crota's End raid hand cannon. Sorry. So it's gonna be good for PvE, not so much PvP. But I'd still like to see how that works out. And of course, hand-laid stock, the perk I mentioned before, increased stability with a reduced range. I hope that these perks don't. I hope that these perks don't replace some of the old perks that we have that already increase stability, but I'm guessing that they probably will, at least for the House of Wolves DLC weapons anyways. So Hot Swap, readying this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy. I cannot wait to see how this perk works with Icarus. I believe these Hot Swap and Icarus will work very well together. We'll just have to see, because I haven't played with any of these perks yet or anything, so I'm excited to see how they all work together. Small bone, increased range and stability, slower reload, and reduced mag size. So that one's a really good perk. I mean, you get two buffs, and you know the negatives aren't that bad. And of course, Army of One, unassisted kills with this weapon, reduced grenade and melee cooldown. That sounds like a really good perk. No negatives, so I'm happy about that. And then there's Grave Robber. Grave Robber is going to be a really awesome shotgun perk. Melee kills with this weapon equipped have a chance to refill the magazine. That is going to be a really good one for shotgunners, which I know a lot of you guys are. Injection Mold, increased stability, faster handling with a reduced range. I'm not exactly sure what type of weapons this would be good for. This would be good for a couple of them, but it has a negative. I hate that. Battle Runner. I think Battle Runner with Grave Robber, these are going to be your go-to shotgun perks if you're a shotgunner, which, I mean, I guess I kind of am. That's only because everybody else uses them, though. But yes, it increases your sprint's top speed. Amazing perk. Hidden Hand. This weapon gains better target acquisition. This is going to be so awesome for snipers and for hand cannons. A definite perk that I need on all my snipers and all my hand cannons. Okay, so Reinforced Barrel. Increased range with reduced stability. That's going to be more of my shotgun perk, I think. Reinforced Barrel is definitely more for shotguns, I think. Icarus, improved accuracy while airborne. I mentioned this perk earlier. I cannot wait to see what this thing does, especially with snipers and jumping. You know, jumping with snipers. I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, so replenish. This weapon's magazine will be refilled when a super is cast. This is definitely a pretty good perk, but it's not a perk that I'd be gunning for any of my weapons. But it could still be, it could still be good. Casket mag, increased magazine size, reduced stability. It's a pretty good. This is a pretty good perk, but again, I'm not going to be gunning for this one. Now, oiled flame, faster reload, reduced range. I really like the sound of this one, especially on a sniper, because the range isn't as important on a sniper, because they already have a lot of range, and a faster reload is going to be very, very helpful. So, up next, I'm going to be showing you guys some perks. These are not like my recommended perk sets, but these are just some generalized perks that can be really good when accompanied with some of the perks that you may really want. So take a look at them. I'm not going to be going over and reading them. You should know what they do by now, and if not, I have everything on screen for you to read and learn more about. But while these are going, I'm gonna talk to you guys about just about why I'm showing these, I guess, and what I'm going to be doing with all my other videos that I mentioned in the beginning, or I think I mentioned in the beginning. I don't know. So this is the first part in a 4-part series where I'm going to be talking about all the different perks on all the different guns. Now, keep in mind that I'm not going to be adding in any of the new perks, so if any of the old perks are going to be out of the game, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but this is made before the DLC drops, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to make a video about the primaries, I'm going to make a video about the specials, and I'm going to make a video about the heavies, and I'm going to tell you guys what I prefer on them, all the perks that I prefer to use on them. And feel free to go down in the comment section and tell me anything that you guys thought I missed, or anything that you guys might prefer. Because, you know, maybe you guys have a different understanding of how the weapons should work. And everything I'm going to be talking about is going to be in PvP. You know, I don't really talk so much about PvE. And for these last two, people might be looking at crowd control. It's like, why is this just a general perk? And that's because crowd control can be on almost any of your weapons, so it's a very generalized perk. Obviously, I would suggest it if you get crowd control on a good enough weapon. If you think it'll work good with everything else, I would definitely use it. And of course, counterbalance or perfect balance. Like I said before, all of the middle tier perks that do something like this, like just say increased range or increased stability, those I haven't seen them on the new DLC weapons. When everybody was going through them, I've been watching videos and whatnot. I haven't seen any of those. It seems like all of those types of perks are are switched with the positive and negative perks. You know, they give you a positive this and a negative that all in one perk. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna proceed as everything's normal, and the only thing we have that's different is that we're going to be able to reforge them. So sorry if I get this wrong, but in the future, but I don't know anything right now. But I hope you guys click on, you know, some of these other videos. But that is about it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.